Homeowners are breaking out their generators or buying a new one for the first time. Here to talk tips and tricks to make sure we operate them safely is our home improvement expert and host of today's Homeowner, Danny Lipford. Danny, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us, buddy. What is the most important thing homeowners should keep in mind when using their generator?
Well, it's really all about the location of where you position that portable generator. It's very, very important because what you need to do is make sure it's not under a carport, not in a garage, nowhere near an open window or door. It's extremely important because all generators create carbon monoxide. It's odorless and it's very, very dangerous. So keep those generators away from the house and use the proper cord to bring it into the home.
And we know you can't power up everything with a portable generator. What are some examples of things you should and should not connect?
Okay, certainly. Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of things in your home that really doesn't require a lot of power. When you're talking about LED lights, maybe you want to run a few lamps or a few fans, you can use almost any size generator to take care of that. Even a small one like this, which is called an inverter, very, very popular, but you're not going to run an air conditioner or a refrigerator with this one. So what you have to do is really look. This is a 1,000 watt, 2,000 watt, and this one goes up to 8,000 watt. Now, when you get one like this, you could run a small window air conditioner and a refrigerator, but you really need to go online. There's a lot of calculators on there that'll tell you exactly what you can run on every single generator. But another thing to be very, very safe about is when you're running a generator and you need to refuel it, turn it off and make sure it cools down before you add the fuel. And also be careful of the cord that you use. You don't want to use one like this. This is just a very flimsy interior type cord. You want a robust, sturdy cord like this one. And this particular one has 3 outlets on the end of it, so very easy to run this inside your house and then run several things off of this. But do the homework and make sure that you're not overloading that generator. It'll do nobody any good.
All right, so we have the generator now. Maybe we're a first-time buyer. What are the keys to making sure we keep our generator working properly, especially when it comes to maintenance?
Well, you really want to make sure that you have fresh fuel. So if it's been sitting up for a few months, you need to drain all of the fuel out of it and dispose of it properly. And another thing you can do that's very easy is to remove the spark plug and put in a new spark plug. Very inexpensive. It'll make that engine work so much better. Also, air filter. You can clean it adequately. That's very, very easy. You can find all the instructions online or just buy a new one if it's one that's been sitting up a little while. It's very important with a gas engine like this that you provide this, because when you rely on it, when that power's out, it's going to really be working hard.
Go back to placement for a second. And is there anywhere we should not place a generator, perhaps in direct sunlight, or does that matter at all?
It really doesn't matter. I mean, naturally, under a shaded tree would be better. And if you're expecting some heavy rains, maybe just a makeshift cover of some type. I mean, they're made to be outside, but just a makeshift cover like a tent, or maybe your camping tent, or a little piece of plywood is all that's necessary to shed the rain and wind off of the generator.